Alright, Bobalosrex here, and I'm in the frickin' Dragon Capital, and I'm looking at my frickin' leveled up 70 Demon Hunter. And I'm a Demon Hunter Master. So when I go over these fucking talents... Oh wait, it's Spyro, hold up, I need to switch to music. This is a class guide, not a Spyro guide. Alright, we're going over this class. Alright? Demon Hunters, if you don't know... Ooh, these look a lot nice. These look nice. Look at this. Havoc, you're Illidan. Vengeance, you're not Illidan. You're something different. Alright, okay. Let's do what I did for the other classes. So, I'm going to... So, that's for Shadowlands. Make it so I just have my base abilities on the bar. Is Consume in there? No. Disrupt is baseline, thank goodness. Soul Cleave. Alright. So look at Demon Hunter baseline. Look at this. Alright, this is Vengeance baseline. With nothing. Alright. Just a little Vengeance. Chillin'. Alright, so let's start going through this. This is a Demon Hunter. Sorry for the delay. Let's get into this. So, I'm gonna do... You know what? Let's do Havoc first since I know Vengeance the most. So let's go over the class tree for Havoc. Because I have a feeling Havoc is going to be... the different one than what I'm used to. So again, let's see how much I actually have on my bar. So we get Vengeful Retreat automatic. Do we get I-Beam? We don't have I-Beam automatic. Blade Dance, Chaos. Alright, so this is all we got. Alright, look at this. Oh wait, hold up. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna restart the Demon Hunter video for the YouTube at this point. Alright, Bobalosrex here, and we're going over the Demon Hunter talent tree. I'm in Valdrakken, a place where deep down a Demon Hunter is crying, but we cannot cry for him. So, we're looking at the Demon Hunter trees. I play Demon Hunter a lot. I main Vengeance. But we're going to look at the Havoc tree first. We're going to look at the Clash tree, and then we're going to do the Havoc build. And then I'm going to do my Vengeance build live. But let's take a look at these in the Clash tree. So we got Vengeful Retreat. It's automatic for Havoc. Fail Rush. Oh, they give you Fell Rush automatically now, so that's good. And his Fell Rush gets an additional charge. And then we got Sigil of Flame. Alright. Then we got Unrestrained Fury. So I feel like we definitely get that as Havoc. Imprison is a talent. And then Healing. The Healing of Shattered Souls is increased by 5%. So that's in the second row. Let's go ahead and get the double Fell Rush and then the Imprison, because I feel like we're going to want the CC. Alright, even for DPS. Okay, now we're on to the third row. We got Vengeful Restraint. Vengeful Retreat reduces the movement speed of all nearby enemies by 70%. Alright, cool. I don't need that. Increases the range of the Disrupt to 10 yards. So I like that they give us Disrupt automatically. Alright, they give it to us automatically. Oh my god, it's melee range? Oh my god. Throw Glaive. Okay, next talent. We got Throw Glaive. Ricochet, one additional target. You know, Consume Magic. That's a must-have for Vengeance. I don't know for DPS. And then we got Flames of Fury. Sigil of Flame generates 2 additional Fury per target hit. I don't know if you take that on Havoc. So we're moving on to the 4th row. So we got Pursuit. Master increases your movement speed. I'm just grabbing that because that's cool. Disrupting Fury. Disrupt generates 30 Fury on a successful interrupt. Since I'm going to have it, I might as well get that. Then we got Immolation. Oh, Immolation is baseline for both specs? Fuck yes, dude. That's so good. Alright, anyways. So we got Immolate, Crit Strike, or Fell Blades. Alright. I feel like we take Fell Blades on Havoc. Consume magic generates Fury when it consumes a magical effect. And then you heal for 5% of all fire damage you deal. Like I said, this is for the Vengeance side mainly. Alright, now we're moving on to row 5. So we got Fellfire Haste, which is that like a legendary now? All I know is it's increase or maybe it's just like a talent already. So Fell Rush increase their movement speed by 10%, you know. That's a good one if you don't want to get this glaive, because you see how you got to get to this magic damage. You can hit this up instead of going down the throw. Glaive has 2 charges and snares all enemy hits. Then you got the reduces the cooldown of Metamorphosis. You're always going to take that. You're always going to take this. I feel like there's never a moment where you don't take this on any Demon Hunter. And then this is another like weird one, because you either pick this one, so you got a choice node here between Concentrated Sigils, which place it on your location and the duration of the effect is increased by 2%, or Precise Sigils, where it goes on your target's location. And then if you don't want either of those, you get Spectral Sight lasts an additional 6 seconds if disrupted by attack and you're taking damage. By the way, this was a choice node. If the Infernal or the Immolation and then the Fellblade. I feel on Vengeance I'm gonna take Immolation Aura, but on Havoc I feel like Fellblade is gonna be better. Usually. Alright, so I'm gonna get the movement speed since I don't usually play the Throw Glaive. So then we're in row 6, where we got Illidari Knowledge, reduces magic damage taken by 2%. Soul Rending, Leech increased by 5%, gain an additional 10% Leech and Metamorphosis. Infernal Armor. Oh, we crashed. Cool. Alright. Great. That's always good. It's a beta. It's life. I am being silenced. No, that's the crash from when I jumped into the bank. They were like, oh my god, we know what you did. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright, let's get back to it. Alright. No. Alright. Infernal Armor. Immolation Aura increases your armor by 10% and causes melee attackers to suffer fire damage. Increases your maximum health by 2%. So yeah, pretty much this is the survival row. So I'm just going to grab the Leech. Definitely going to crack. Okay, so in the... Is this the 7th row? Wait, 3, yeah, 7th. You got Chaos Nova, definitely a big pick. Why not Stun? Then you got a choice between Demonic and Demonic Origins. So this makes Metamorphosis... Demonic Origins is Metamorphosis grants 10% versatility and its cooldown is reduced by 60 seconds. So it makes it a 3-minute cooldown for Vengeance, or for Havoc. A 3-minute cooldown for Havoc. Instead of a 5 or 4-minute. I think I'm still going to get Demonic. And then the other talent over here is Sigil of Silence. Alright, so we need extra stuff. So let's get Consume Magic. Let's reduce magic damage. Let's get that. Alright. There we go. Now let's get to the good stuff. Alright. Internal Struggle. This is row 8 now. Right? Yeah. Increases your mastery by 3%. Alright, sounds good. Chaos, choice node between Chaos Fragments and Unleash Power. Chaos Fragments. Each enemy stunned by Chaos Nova has a 30% chance to generate a Soul Fragment. Reduce the Fury cost of Chaos Nova by 50% and its cooldown by 20%. I always get Unleash Chaos. Darkness. Talent. In the Clash Tree. Freaking great. Sigil of Misery. In the Clash Tree. Stuns enemies in the Sigil, disorientating them for 20 seconds. Darkness. If you did not know, reduces granting friendly targets a 20% chance to avoid all damage from an attack. We got Demonic Muzzle. Enemies deal 8% reduced magic damage to you for 8 seconds after being afflicted by one of your sigils. Like I said, this is a Vengeance line. Increases parry by 3%. Oh, that's where they put that now? Interesting. So, then we got Erratic Fellheart. The cooldown of Fell Rush is reduced by 10%. Don't need that. Long Night. Choice note here for Darkness. 1 increases the duration by 3%. By 3 seconds. And then Run reduces the cooldown by 2 minutes. It's a 5-minute cooldown? Shit, dude. Then we got The Hunt. Does a ton of damage and then root the enemy in place and inflict more damage to them and other enemies. And it heals you. So of course you get The Hunt. Then you got a Sigil Mastery choice note over here. 1 reduces the cooldown by 30 seconds. Another, you deal 20% increased damage to your enemies for 5 seconds after Sigil Misery's effect ends on them. Then we got Extended Sigils over here. Increase the duration of Sigil effects by 1 second. And then the capstones here. Collective Anguish. Your IB summons an allied Vengeance Demon Hunter who casts Fell Devastation. Then you got a choice note under here for The Hunt. 1 increases the damage over time effects of The Hunt. And then another, the cooldown of The Hunt is reduced by 12 seconds when an enemy is killed while affected by its damage over time effect. And then the last one is Quicken Sigils. All sigils activate 1 second faster and the cooldown is reduced by 20%. So, we getting more hunt damage. We might as well get Collective Anguish. Reduce the cooldown of Darkness. Let's get more CCs. Alright, dude. This is a nice... Dude, Havoc Tree, Clash Tree is pretty good. You get all the stuff you want, and then you're like, oh, well, extra. Let me get that. Let me get this. Because for Havoc, you literally just get all the damage that you want. Hunt, Collective Anguish, just all of it. That's pretty sweet. Alright. So now we're going to take a look at the Clash Tree. Or the Spec Tree. I-Beam. Okay, we got, boom, I-Beam. Increase the duration of Immolation Aura and Sigil Flame by 2 seconds. So we're looking at the second row here. So we got Immolation over here. We got Improved Chaos Strike over here. Chaos Strike damage increased by 50%. That just looks good. Then we got a choice node in the middle. Insatiable Hunger. Demon's Bite deals 50% more damage and generates 5 to 10 additional Fury. Or Demonic Blade. So this is a normal Havoc choice that you do in the current talent trees. So, since I'm running Fellblade, I'm just gonna do Demonic Blades. Alright, now we're in the third row. We got a lot here. It's kinda, the Havoc tree's got some look to it, that's for sure. Alright, Demonic Appetite. Chaos Strike has a chance to spawn a Lesser Soul Fragment. Consuming any Soul Fragment grants 30 Fury. Fell Rush damage improved Fell Rush. Fell Rush damage increased by 25%. First Blood, Blade Dance deals chaos damage to the first target struck. Alright, Furious Throw. Throw glaive now costs 25 fury and throws a second glaive at the target. Interesting. Burning Hatred. Immolation Aura generates an additional 60 fury over 12 seconds. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so let's get First Blood. So now we're on row 4. Critical Chaos. The chance that Chaos Strike will refund 20 fury is increased by 25% of your critical chance. Mortal Dance. Blade Dance now reduces target's healing received by 50% for 5 seconds. The final slash of Blade Dance deals an additional 25% damage. Alright. Alright, let's get those two. Alright. Now, dude, this is a wild tree. Interesting. Okay, so now we're on row 5. Initiative. Damaging an enemy before they damage you increases your critical strike chance by 15% for 5 seconds. Using Vengeful Retreat refreshes your potential to activate this effect with enemy you're in combat with. Interesting. So you engage in a boss, boom, 5% critical, you vengeful, boom, again. Interesting. 15% crit. Then we got a choice note here. Blur reduces the damage taken by an additional 10%. Additionally, you automatically trigger Blur with 50% reduced cooldown and duration when you fall below 35% health. Nether Walk, which is a good one. 3-minute cooldown. Slip into the nether. Increase in movement speed by 100% and become immune to damage but unable to attack. Chaotic Transformation here. When you activate Metamorphosis, the cooldown of Blade Dance and I-Beam are immediately reset. Of course, I take that. Fell Eruption. It's an active ability. Impel your target for chaos damage and stun them for 4 seconds. The final slash of Blade Dance inflicts an additional chaos damage over 4 seconds. Alright. I feel like you gotta get initiative. Interesting. Alright, so now we're in row 6. Activating Immolation Aura increase the damage in X Fell Rush by 250%. Alright, Blind Fury. I-Beam generates 20 Fury every second. Its duration increased by 25. I always get that. I-Beam deals guaranteed critical strikes. Gonna take that. Enemies hit by Throw Glaive take 10% increased damage from I-Beam. Alright, Immolation Aura's damage increases by 8% each time it deals damage. So that's like for AoE. Alright. Now we're moving on to row 7. Tactical Retreat. Vengeful Retreat has a 5-second reduced cooldown and generates 8 fury over 10 seconds. Okay, so you would have to go this way. Okay, that's the momentum builds. Alright, I'm gonna avoid that. I don't like momentum builds, personally. Alright, Isolated Play. Chaos Nova, I-Beam, and Fell Rush gain bonuses when striking one target. Duration Chaos Nova stun duration increased by 2%. I-Beam deals 30% increased damage. Fell Rush generates more fury. Boom. Instantly get that. That's great for our single target. Holy shit, that's good. Alright, Furious Gauge. When I-Beam Gaze. When I-Beam finishes fully channeling, your haste is increased by an additional 10% for 12 seconds. I do like that. Relentless Onslaught. Chaos Strike has a 10% chance to trigger a second Chaos Strike. Alright, and we got Burning Wound. Demons Bite and Throw Glaive leave open wounds on your target, dealing chaos damage over 15-second, increasing damage taken from your immolation by 45%. Dude, that's crazy good. Alright, let's get the stun. And let's get that. Actually, let's get the Fury. Oh, and that. Alright, now we're moving on to row 8. Momentum! Fell Rush the Hunt, Vengeful Retreat. Increase your damage done by 10% for 5 seconds. Chaos Theory. Blade Dance causes your next Chaos Strike within 8 seconds to have a 40 to 30% increased critical strike chance and will always refund Fury. Relentless Hunter. Leaving Demon Form grants a charge of Fell Rush and increases the damage of your next Blade Dance by 50%. Entering Demon Form causes your next Chaos Strike to unleash your inner demon, causing it to crash into your target, dealing chaos damage to all nearby enemies. Dude, that's cool. More Bionics, dude. The names of these are fucking sweet. Throwglaive deals 25% increased damage for each enemy hit. Rage Fire. Each time Immolation aura deals damage, 50% of damage dealt up to 3 critical strike is gathered as Rage Fire. When Immolation aura expires, you explode. Dude, that's fucking wicked. So that's like Turbo Bomb AoE Demon Hunter build, dude, with Immolation aura. It's fucking sick. Alright, so I got Inner Demon. I feel like you get those two together. Okay, so now we're on row 9. Gain critical strike damage equal to 50% of your critical strike chance. Okay. Yeah. Alright, then we got a choice node between Glaive Tempest. Launch 2 demonic glaives in a whirlwind around you, causing chaos damage over 3 seconds. Deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. Fell Barrage, and that's a 19-second cooldown. Fell Barrage. Unleash a torrent of fire energy over 3 seconds, inflicting chaos damage to all enemies within 8 yards. Deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets. Alright. Blade Dance, Chaos Strike, and Glaive Tempest reduce the cooldown of I-Beam by 0.5%. Fodder to the Flame. Your damaging ability have a chance to call forth the condemned demon for 5 seconds. Throw Glaive deals lethal damage to the demon, which explodes on death, dealing damage to your nearby enemies and healing you for 25 of your max health. The explosion deals reduced damage beyond 5 targets. Oh, and then Elysian Decree detonates, deals arcane damage, and shatters lesser souls. And then we got Soul Rend over here. Throw Glaive causes the target to take an additional 60% damage dealt as chaos over 6 seconds. Alright, then we got the capstones. Essence Break. Slash all enemies in front of you, dealing chaos damage. Increases the damage of your Chaos Strike and Blade Dance deals to them by 100% for 4 seconds. Damage dealt beyond 8 targets. Damage dealt reduced. Shattered Destiny. Duration of your active demon form is extended by 0.1 second per 7 fury spent. Alright, we get that. Thank you. Any means necessary. Mastery. Demonic Presence now also causes your single school magic damage to be dealt as chaos instead. Oh. Alright, I can't get to it if I go this way. Alright, let's get that and then Glaive Tempest. Alright. Alright, this is my Havoc build. Let's see all the new spells I got. Dude, this is a lot more buttons than 2 now, baby. That's right. 2-button Demon Hunter is gone. We got more than 2 buttons now. We got at least 3, dude. Look at all these buttons. Oh my god. Big buttons. But you know what? It's still too many buttons.
I don't have a target.
There's still too many buttons for me as a Demon Hunter. Look at this. My bars can't fill them all. I still can't fill my action bars as Havoc. Big sad. Alright. So, Havoc, you know, you still get something. So I can extend meta, which is sweet. You know, do a little bit of that. Look at all this.
I need a target.
Look at all this that I can do.
First.
Boom! And I just extended it, and I'm reducing the cooldown, dude. Look, I'm reducing the cooldown.
I need a target.
Alright, well that was fun. Alright, so now let's take a look at Vengeance. Now this is cool. And there's been some changes, so I'm gonna have a good time with this. Alright, so we've already seen my Vengeance bar pretty naked. But now let's get to this. Alright. Boom, more healing. Boom, you know what? Let's get that. Let's get that. We need that increased range. Alright. Alright, so we got that. We needed that. Let's get this leech. So that turns it into a 3-minute and you get 10 bursts. And I still think you go fucking demonic. Alright. Now, I'm gonna go that. Alright. Because we've already seen the class tree. So for Vengeance, you want to get the increased health and the reduced magic damage. You do want to pick a sigil or this if you want to be more precise with your sigils. But the fact that this increases the duration of the effects, alright, is a big deal. Alright, so then you want to get parry, you want to get increased. I'm going the sigil build. Like, you still get the hunt because the hunt's super good. You get that, you grab darkness. And I got 1 talent point left. Three-minute darkness or 3% mastery. Big choice, dude. Fuck the team. I want that mastery. Especially the new Demon Hunter mastery. It's fucking sweet. Alright. So this is my Vengeance Demon Hunter class build. We want both of the passives on here. You want as many sigils. See, I'm picking up 2 new sigils. And I'm getting all the quickened sigils, increased sigils, all that. All of it. Alright. Now, let's get over to the tree. So we're going to take that Fel Dev. Alright, we got Fel Dev. Unleashes the Fel within you. Damage enemies in front of you. 1 minute cooldown. This is your big spender. If you don't know Vengeance. Alright, then we got Row 2. Frailty. Enemy struck by Sigil of Flame are afflicted by Frailty. Frailty. For 5 seconds, you heal 8% of all damage dealt to targets with Frailty. Of course, you grab that. Fiery Brand. Ban an enemy with demonic symbol instantly dealing fire damage and more fire damage over 10 seconds. Enemies damage dealt to you is reduced by 40%. That's a big defensive for Vengeance if you don't know. If you do not know. Alright, so we're gonna grab both of those. Perfectly Balanced Glaive. Reduces the cooldown of Throw Glaive by 6 seconds. I don't give a fuck. Demonic Spikes also increases your parry chance by 15% for 6 seconds. Don't mind if I do. Abyssal Haste. Reduces the cooldown of Infernal Strike by 8 seconds. Alright, so we'll wait for that. So let's see what we got on row 4 before we pick some more. So we got Choice Node, Sheer Fury. Sheer generates 10 additional Fury. And we got Fracture. Replaces Sheer. Rapidly slash your target for physical damage and shatter 2 lesser soul fragments from them. Alright, so now we're getting that Throw Glaive so we can get Fracture. Fracture's just good. Fracture is great. Calcified Spikes. You deal 10% reduced damage after Demon Spikes ends, fading by 1% per second. Definitely gonna grab that. Roaring Fire, Fel Dev heals you for up to 30% more based on your missing health. We're gonna have to get this. Alright, and then next, Retaliation. When Demon Spikes is active, melee attacks against you cause the attacker to take 6 physical damage, generates high threat. We gotta grab that. And then the last one on row 4 is Fel Flame Fortification. You take 6% reduced magic damage while Immolation Aura is active. Alright, so now we're moving into row 5. Spirit Bomb. If you know it, then you know it. If not, you consume up to 5 souls, explode for 5 damage, and affect them with frailty, causing you to heal for 8% of the damage done. Alright. Feast of Souls, Soul Cleave heals you for an additional 4k over 6 seconds, subject to change and tuning. You know, that's why I don't usually do numbers. Immolation Aura increases your movement speed by 10% and its duration is increased by 25%. That will go with this immolation stuff over here. So, we may take that. Extended Spikes. This is what I was talking about. Extended Spikes increase the duration of Demon Spikes by 1 second, 2 seconds. You're gonna want that, dude. It's just freaking good. You need it as Demon Hunter. Alright, Burning Blood. Fire damage increased by 5%. We got a choice note over here. Soul Barrier. Shield yourself for 12 seconds, absorbing damage. Consume all soul fragments within 12 yards to add additional to the shield per fragment. 30-second cooldown. Bulk Extraction. Demolish the spirit of all those around you, dealing fire damage to nearby enemies, extracting them with 5 luster soul fragments, drawing them in for immediate consumption. Then we got Sigil of Chains. Place the Sigil of Chains, pulling all enemies to that location after 2 seconds. All enemies affected by the sigil are pulled to the center, and all snared, reducing movement speed by 70%. Alright, so we're getting this for Immolate. We're getting Sigil of Chains. We're getting the fire damage increase. Alright. Alright, we're gonna get the Immolation increase. Maybe not. Oh my god, dude. I want to get so much. I want to get so much, but I can't. Alright, so now we're in row 6. Void Reaver. Frailty now reduces all damage you take from afflicted targets by 4%. Enemies struck by Soul Cleave are affected with Frailty. Immolate. Remember, our Sigil of Flame does Frailty. Alrighty, 2. Immolation's Aura initial burst has a chance to shadow lesser soul fragments from enemies. Ruinous Bulwark. Fel Dev heals for an additional 10%, and 50% of Over's healing is converted to Absorb Shield. Immolation Aura generates 5 to 10 Fury. When it deals critical damage, this effect may occur may only occur once per second. You would need to go back and get this. Alright, Revel in Pain. When Fiery Brand expires on your primary target, you gain a shield that absorbs damage for 15 seconds based on the damage dealt to them while Fiery Brand was active. Alright. Alright, so we're going to need that to get this sigil thing. Oh, we'll talk about that later. Alright, so now we're on row 7. Every 10 soul fragments you consume increase the damage of your next Soul Cleave or Spirit Bomb for 40%. Painbringer. Consuming a soul fragment reduces all damage you take by 1% for 4 seconds. Multiple applications may overlap. When Fel Dev finishes fully channeling, it refreshes 10 to 20% of its cooldown and refunds 10 to 20 Fury. Dark Glare Boon. Alright, so do you want more Fury or want more Soul Fragments? I'm going to go with Soul Fragments and get Dark Glare. Alright, Fiery Demise. Fiery Brain also increases fire damage yield to the target by 20%. Chains of Anger increase the range of your sigils by 2 yards. I'm grabbing that, because I'm a sigil build. Alright. Now we're back down to the 8th row. Soul Cleave. Now we're on the side. Soul Cleave deals 40% increased damage to your primary target. Soulmonger, when consuming a soul fragment, would heal you above full health. It shields you instead up to a maximum. I'm gonna get that. Stoke the Flames. Fell damage increased by 40%. Pretty straightforward. Burning alive every 2 seconds. Firebrand spreads to one nearby enemy. Cycle Binding. Afflicting an enemy with a sigil reduces the cooldown of your sigils by 2 seconds. Sigil builds. I grab that. Alright. 9th row. Frailty now also increases all damage you deal to the affected target by 4%. Feed the Demon. Consuming a soul fragment reduces the remaining cooldown of your demon spikes by 0.25 seconds. Immolation Aura damage increases the duration of Fiery Brand by 0.25 seconds. Alright. So since Feed the Demon's there, I gotta grab that. I'm gonna grab... Oh, fuck. Shit, dude. I gotta grab that and then that. Alright. So, alright, we're on the capstones. The capstone here. Multiple applications of Frailty may overlap. Soul Cleave applies Frailty to your primary target for 5 seconds. Soul Carver, carve into the soul of your target, dealing fire damage and an additional fire damage over 3 seconds. Immediately shatters 2 lesser soul fragments from the target and 1 additional soul fragment every 1 second. Last Resort, sustaining fatal damage instead transforming you into meta. Then you got a choice node between Fodder the Flame, which we saw before, with Throw Glaive, dealing damage to nearby enemies and healing you for 25 of your next health, or Elysian Decree, which deals a ton of arcane damage and shatters 3 lesser soul fragments, and it is a sigil. And then you got Down in the Flames, Fiery Brand has a 15% reduced cooldown and 1 additional charge. Trying to think where I would cut something. See, if that didn't say threat, I would grab it. There's a few things about this tree that I wish would be adjusted maybe now. But overall, I got a good sigil build. That's what I think. Look at all these sigils I got, dude. I got Chaos Nova. Look at this. I got Silence, I got Chains, I got Fears. I got Elysian Decrees. Damn, though. I got so little attack. Hold up. Dude, even with all the new talents, Tom, I can't fill 2 action bars. I just can't do it. It's just... You just can't, dude. Almost there. Almost to 2 action bars. Apparently I have unspent talent points. Alright. Alright, so that's been Demon Hunter. Oh, wait! I was gonna look at the tier. I should have done this at the beginning. But here we go. Demon Hunter tier. Let's take another look. We're gonna take another look at the Demon Hunter tier. So we got Raid Finder. I still like the look of it. I still think it looks alright. Normal, I like the color a little bit more. Actually, not for Demon Hunter. The blue is good. I do like the blue. And then Mythic is my favorite because it's purple. I love this. It looks great. It matches my tattoos. If only I could get it. Then we do got the PvP one. This one is sick. This is fucking sick, dude. This looks fucking amazing. I got a PvP. And then we got the Elite. Ooh. Ooh. That looks cool as hell, dude. Alright. And then we got Primal Elements. I don't know if this is for Leatherwares or Demon... I think this is for, like, Leatherwares. But yeah, this was the Demon Hunter stuff. I think the Demon Hunter tier looks pretty good. I think the Demon Hunter tier looks pretty good. I'm definitely probably going to be PvPing.